Good morning. We should be good. We should be live. Let's see here. Do a little refresh. There we go. How we looking? How we sounding? All right. Sergeant Jay, what's up, bud? I don't know if you're still here. CSL, what's up, dude? Let me know how I sound. You guys might hear a little bit of noise sometimes because it's been raining on and off. So if you guys hear like a weird sound, it's rain hitting my roof. Addicted, what's up, buddy? Hunter, what's up, buddy? HD, what's up, dude? Filling up. If you guys are coming in, don't forget to smash that like button. Much appreciated. Or the thumbs down, doesn't matter. Michigan, what's up, man? I don't know if Gus, I know KGM can't come today. He has something to do. Gus has been feeling sick, so I don't know if he's actually going to come today. Just fixed your XRT's belt crank 2 days ago. Very nice, dude. But yeah, we're gonna fix the XRT. I'm not the XRT. The EXB. If you guys watched the video that got posted early this morning, I snapped the pin on the arm. No fault to the truck again. If you watch the video, it was a super hard hit. I already have the parts in the shop. I have the pin. I have the rear capture thing for the pin. I got arms here. I always keep parts in stock. But yeah, we're going to have to remove the front end because the rear pin retainer is oblonged out. And then I think the front one's, because the rear one's all plastic, the front one has that metal insert in the front. It's a little kicked out. It's a little bent. So when we pull that off, we're going to bend that back a little. And then put the new one in. Put a new arm on. The hole on the arm kind of ripped through a little bit. Which I'm surprised the arm didn't break, but the pin did. So I think they did something with their plastics. Like they toughened them up a little. But yeah, so again, I don't know. I don't think Gus is coming today. I think he's still sick. And KGM has real adulting to do. So he'll not be here today, but they are linked in the description. My buddy Sergeant J might stop in. So Sergeant J's linked in the description too. Joe, what's up, buddy? But yeah, let's get this camera over here. Let me know how the audio sounds and all that stuff. Been working, trying to get the audio figured out for this and all that stuff. And again, if you guys hear something like as I talk, like it is raining on and off today, so. Sounds good, beautiful. All right, so I got to pull. It looks like I only have to take off these top two, this brace pin here, and obviously the stuff on the bottom. The bulkhead or front end should come right off. I also had to disconnect the steering. How is that held on? No, we might not have to. I haven't taken one of these bulkheads off in a while. It's just the ones underneath, the two up here and here, and it should pull straight off, I believe. Now the whole top plate has to come off too, it looks like. All right, well, let's start pulling screws out and see what happens. So what are you guys up to? How's your week, man? Anybody getting into anything this weekend? It's supposed to rain most of the day, so I don't know what I'm going to do for a video next week. I have some things filmed, but they're not like done. So I don't know. Okay. Probably should have checked these before I went live. That should work. Currently getting ready for a pit bash, baby. Nice, dude. Very nice. Cold and sunny Illinois. Very nice. Let's see. Boom. Pull this bulkhead off. Yeah, it's chilly here today, right now. I think it's supposed to get up to like 70, maybe. But it's supposed to rain on and off all day. Putting your RC Guy Garage XRT wing mount on. Let's see how tough it is. Yeah, I actually have the front, like this part right here, for the 8S Outcast that he sent to me to test for him a little. And that thing held up really good on the Outcast. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for a video next week. Got to figure something out. Because it looks like these two screws here, I got to pull this screw. Yeah, he does those prints with like that rubber print, like filament, and they actually hold up pretty good. Pretty solid prints he does. Come on. There we go. So that goes through here, like so. We're actually going to put this back through here just so I don't lose it or get confused of where it goes. You do any hunting out there in Illinois, man? Looks like those two screws. Yeah, so I pull out these and then these, and then I'll probably just disconnect these steering links here and then flip it over, unscrew the bottom, and it should pop right off. But everything works in theory. Man, I really need to order some new bits, man. I say this every week. No, you don't. You just go to the range. Hey, dude, nothing wrong with that. I do. I like archery hunting the most. Where is? These new Arma tools really aren't bad. That come with the trucks now. I use them quite often. All right, so those are loose. Before I get too far, let me just disconnect these steering links. And then we'll flip her over and do the bottom. You're in Illinois also, about 90 miles south of Chicago. Very nice, Joe. I know they got some big deer out there. Dang, you live in Chicago too? Road trip. There we go. I'm going to pull off this steering link, and then we should be able just to disconnect the bottom, or unscrew the bottom, and we should be good to go. I heard there's been a couple comments on the unboxing video on this that people were having diff issues. I haven't had any yet, but I do only have 2 runs. I had the first one with the unboxing, and then the run that just got posted earlier this morning where I broke it. Again, no fault to the truck. That was a hell of a hit. I was just too focused on when it went over my head. I was like, whoa, and like overcorrected, undercorrected. It just wasn't paying attention. There's a deer all over. When you lived in the country, a place was called Deer Park. Dude, that's awesome. All right, so those, I know these screws are going to come out when I try to tilt this. So I'm trying to get these out, but when they're loose, they're like flush with the, there we go. These little guys go. And Arma did put Loctite on these. They put blue Loctite on these because they're going into the aluminum bulkhead. All right, so in theory, those 4 screws at the top are what are holding on to, or what's holding on to the bulkhead, I believe, and the pins retainers at the top, and the steering is disconnected, so that shouldn't be connected to the bulkhead. So now we should be able just to flip it over, pull off the bottoms, and the front bulkhead should come right out. Where's my 2? But I am digging this truck. Definitely fun. And again, there's no fault to the truck. This is just bad driving. Interesting. So we got 3 screws holding on the skid plate in the front. CSL, what's up, man? I seen you came in a little earlier. What's up? How are you, bud? Appreciate you coming in here. So I'm going to line these up like so, and hopefully not knock them off my bench. I got to take off these. Where the hell? There it is. I should take these off. Just gonna play it off. I'll put these screws right in the top because they're real close to the ones that go in the bottom, but they're a little shorter. So we're gonna put those back in here, just so I know where they go. No, just plastic. Okay. Now, in theory, it should just be these 4 screws here, and we should be good. So, like I'm saying, this rear pin retainer doesn't have a metal insert. The front one does. If you notice, I don't know if you picks up on camera, this one's a little bent. We're just going to bend that back a little. I think I even might have a new one of these. But the rear is plastic, which I think I'm going to keep plastic for a little bit because I would like having a weak point somewhere. Because this being a metal bulkhead and metal in here, I want some kind of a break point. Get the sand out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Any good crawling areas by you, Joe? That I need to get out there and get my my Capra, my second Capra I built out. I never made a video on it, but I've ran the crap out of it. I got some of the last, what's it called? Some of the last, one of the last kits when you can get a Capra in a kit. And that thing's all decked out. Back these bad boys up. Again, Arma did blue Loctite these, which is actually a pretty cool thing to see because a lot of companies don't take the extra time. If it has aluminum, you have to go through and actually Loctite them yourself. I have to take off this whole top plate. I really don't want to. How is that held on? There should be no screws holding this now. Because it's definitely loose. And that's part of the bulkhead. This shouldn't be. How is that? Yeah, that's what these 2 screws, it looks like. maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I have to take off this entire top plate, which I didn't want to do, but it looks like I have to. State Park, I have pretty much every terrain. Oh, that's cool. RC planes and boats, I think they're cool. I just don't have the hand-eye coordination to fly. I do have the simulator and NX8, not the Plus, just the NX8. But I crash every time. And I have a boat. I have the Sonic Wake 48. I haven't had a chance to get it out yet, though. But yeah, I think I like all RC things, man. I think they're cool. I think helicopters are really cool. But I don't. Yeah, that was the thing. There we go. So that whole top plate has to come off. Ooh, don't mess up that seal. So Armor did a pretty good job greasing the diff here. Very nice to see. Make sure my bearings are in here still. And with this, before I get too crazy, I'm going to just set these screws like finger tight in there, just so I know where they go. Yeah, I have to give them credit, man. They did put Loctite on it. They greased the diff pretty good. And then they have a really nice metal support across here for the pin retainer. The pin retainer for the top is really nice. Then the metal top plate here, and then a plastic plate for the front chassis support, or the cross member support, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty diesel. I dig it. All right, let's move this off to the side now. Now we can get down to the nitty gritty. So this rear pin retainer needs to come off. And then we'll go from there. Rear pin retainer. We got to get this arm off. I got new arms here. Got a new pin because if you guys didn't watch the video yet, I snapped the pin for the arm. So let's back this bad boy off. There should be a 2. Yeah, when I fly that simulator, I can fly a plane kind of, but turning it around and come back to me, I always either crash or don't do it right, and it just gets further and further away. I suck at flying. The Illinois and Michigan Canal has a lot of spots. Also, Hunter, I think it starts with Joe Lake. Hell yeah, dude! You definitely worth. I'm always for going to check out places. There's actually a pit that's about 20 minutes away from me, not the one near my house, but a different one. My buddy was telling me about, and he said it looks just like the one I used to go to in Jersey. So I need to go out there. So if you can tell, see how that whole oblonged out. And the weird thing is the pen didn't bend; it snapped. Which again, I'm not blaming the truck. It was a hard hit, but so I'm gonna have to pull off this front plate anyway to make that straight or replace it. So I'm gonna actually just put this in without a pin for now. because this is the same, correct? Yes. And we're going to put a little dab of blue Loctite on here because we got the aluminum bulkheads on here. Kurtz, what's up, buddy? Again, Gus and KGM. Gus more often than KGM are normally co-hosts in Saturday morning RCs. But again, Gus is sick and KGM has some real adulting to do today. So you just got me today. And Sergeant J might come in. I sent him the link. They're all linked in the description. Go check them out. They're all good dudes. Much appreciated. Addicted. Thank you for that. So before I get crazy, I just want to make sure these threads are okay. Yeah. Okay. So make sure, double check before we go crazy. Is this the same? This actually looks thicker back here. Interesting. Could just be an optical illusion because everything looks. Yeah, definitely the same. Okay. You never get a link anymore? I need someone to keep an eye on chat. You use your X-Max like a boat sometimes. Hey, dude, nothing wrong with that. Beautiful. I had the clutch set real low on this, so I just want to double check by hand real quick. Beautiful. All right, so now let's get this arm off because I did rip the arm a little bit. So we got to pull this pin up here. That should be a 2 also. No, yeah, they're sick, dude. Like I said, I had that front piece that goes in between the bumper and the bulkhead on the Outcast 8S, and the thing held up really good. Now, in theory, I should be able to just back this arm off like so. Oh, Sergeant J's here. It's I'll add you. Give me 1 sec, Sergeant J. I'll get you in here. When I add Sergeant J, guys, just let me know if you guys hear an echo. Obviously, you have an echo now because of my shop, but I mean, like, if you hear us twice or anything, because he'll be coming through my speakers. Let's see here. We'll get rid of this one. And we'll get him in here. Boom. Sergeant J, what's up, bud?
What's up? How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Chilling, brother.
I
It's early over here, man. I was like, shoot, I'm trying to wake up.
oh yeah. Guys, again, if you guys don't know Sergeant J, go check him out. He's linked in the description. What are you working on, Sergeant J?
I'm
No
actually
echo.
just
Thank you,
relaxing,
Hunter.
man. Not much
I'm
to
sorry,
work
what you
on
say?
right now. So I'm just relaxing, not much to work on right now.
Nothing wrong with that. Very nice, dude. We got this new arm right here. Needs to go on.
What you
So we
wrenching
got to
on
put
there? 8S or
the
EXB?
that's the Creighton EXB.
Okay, the 6S. I think I just watched your video on that last night.
Yeah, it went up at like 2 my time. So
Okay, yeah. I think I was still up when it came up.
because
I was burning the midnight oil.
yeah, I took a I took a bad hit and snapped that pin.
You doing an upgrade or just
No, stock
same
replacement.
cool.
I was thinking about getting the M2C pin retainer set or whatever, but I was like, you know what? I like to leave some trucks kind of not messed with.
Yep. I went all out on the Notorious, so on the 6S Creighton, the V6. I'm not gonna go too far, just other than like shock towers and maybe a couple other small things. But yeah, all
Yeah,
the
I've seen
pins and
that.
all that stuff, I'm just leaving them alone.
Yeah, your Notorious is all decked out. Yeah, mine. That's another one I think I'm gonna leave stock unless I really do something stupid. But I think I'm gonna try to leave that stock also. Because that Notorious out of the box is a freaking animal, dude.
It really is, man. I think it's crazy, crazy good.
And this Creighton is nothing to slouch at either. So
You know, I like the way the Creighton airs out. It's just awesome watching it fly.
yeah, it's definitely it's a flat flyer is what I call it.
Yep.
You don't need as much air control or like correcting, I should say. Oh, son of a!
What happened?
I think I goofed because of this. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong arm. For the XRT, I like the backflips on mine. Yeah, I like the way it handled. Also, I actually did a tire review or comparison, I should say. I had the XRT, my 8S Outcast, and something else. I did like a comparison between backflips, the stock XRT tires, and the I forget what they're called. They're like they had the V pattern on them or whatever. I forget what tire they are. But it's an older video, but it was actually a pretty cool comparison. At least I think.
Oh, what's up, Addicted? I see Addicted in here. He's talking about RC Guy Garage wing mount. Gotta check that
Yeah.
out. Kurt says it's too early. Yeah, it is too early, Kurt. We'll be all right though.
What's up, these old?
Oh man.
Checking out from mid Michigan. I appreciate you coming in here, bud.
Heck yeah. I
We're
know
just
it's cold out
fixing
there
up
in
the
Michigan
XRT.
still. It's about 29 degrees this morning over here.
Oh, son of a! I'm too busy reading chat, and I'm freaking
So we're messing up.
putting. Yeah, I'm putting the droop screw in the wrong end of the arm.
Addicted said he needs to get adapters still for his XRT. What's up, Joe Gurdon?
Adapters. For tires, yeah. I'm running what adapt really? Because I ran the backflips on there with the regular hex.
What's up, Slash Raptor?
How you doing, buddy? Just getting some wrenching done.
Nice. He said his weather's getting better today. Supposed to see 40 today, 60s next week, then
Very
back to
nice, dude.
40s. Then he said then back to 40s. Yeah. But at the end of this week, it's supposed to snow here again. Crazy.
Gross.
Dude, it'll snow all the way until June here. It
Yeah,
can't.
you can keep it, dude.
Trust me, I'm trying to figure out if there's a possibility for me to move back out there
Yeah.
before I retire. Yeah, we'll see.
They're actually building a house on 5 acres right across the street from me. Like literally like a 30-second walk. I
He
hate
was
trying to get
asking, does
this.
it rub? If you're running those tires on the XRT, does it rub? He's like, why do I think it rubbed when I tried to fit those on it?
Your the backflips? I don't think I mind rubbed. If it's been a while though, like I said, it's an older video.
I'm gonna open another window and rewatch your video.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's a tire comparison. It's an older video. I did it at the pit with my buddy Brian.
How about that battery that KGM was sharing with us? That was crazy. He said that thing was
Oh
still holding
yeah,
a charge 3 years later.
yeah, the Ovonics.
That is wild.
I've had a couple lipos do that, but I noticed after like 2 or 3 cycles, it craps the bed on me.
Yeah. They said just a little too long without cycling.
Which again, like I would say a good 90% of my lipos that crapped the bed on me was because I never took care of them.
True. I've had that happen. He said his rub on the steering link and they cut through it. He had to limit steering throw. This was Joe Gurding. He said the X-Max does it too if you put those on it.
Yeah, then it might have. Like I said, it's been so long, I don't remember.
Let's go over here. Check out shelf.
Beautiful. All right, let's screw this arm on, and then we got to straighten out this pin retainer. Again, this EXB, this rear pin retainer in the front, I think, yeah, in the rear too, maybe. The rear one in the front, at least, is all plastic. The one in the front has a plastic cover, but then a metal pin retainer. I don't want to upgrade this rear one because it's kind of a bear to get you. You have to pull the diff off or the front bulkhead off. But I want something plastic because with the aluminum bulkhead and the aluminum pin retainer in the front, I want a weak point somewhere, and I'm going to keep that plastic. At least for now. We'll see as time goes.
Nice. What's going on in the chat? Let's see. Okay. Oh, Venom. What's up, Venom?
How you doing, bud? What's up, Venom? Micro mechanics, yeah, dude.
I love it. Haven't heard that one like that.
That's actually pretty cool. That's actually a pretty good live stream name, Venom. If you do live streams or whatever,
Yeah.
Micro Mechanics.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's get this pin through here. Boom. We'll tighten down this 2 mil. What just fell? One of the screws. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. You're slowly making XRT into Ultimate. Very nice, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Do it over time. Get it how you want it. Do it your way.
I should have screwed this arm on before I hooked that shock up, but you know what? We're gonna do it live and see what happens. Yeah, like I said, I believe you. I must have. It's been so long since I messed with those tires on that truck. Get this screwed in. I just badge drift and mod mine for FPV. I do. I remember. Your FPV stuff is sick, dude. Come on. Again, link to Sergeant J, Gus, and KGM down below. Gus and KGM couldn't come today. Gus is sick. KGM has like real adulting to do. So, but we got Sergeant J here hanging out with us.
Chilling. Not much going on today. Later this evening, UFC is gonna be on. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you haven't done a live together in a long time.
In freaking like a year or more, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially back in the day, like our time difference was
that was
so
wild.
crazy.
It's much easier now, so we just gotta get back on it. I just need to start doing more lives again too. I haven't really started carving that time out so I can do my own. Get people back.
Yeah, I finally, because I had this new stream set up with all the cameras and stuff. I would do them randomly, and then like one Saturday, because I don't have a trash day. I had to take my trash to the dump. I was going to the dump, and I was like, oh, I want to get back. I have to do this and that on RC cars. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just do Saturday morning RCs, like Saturday morning cartoons, and just do lives? Because every Saturday morning I'd be out here doing this. I was like, I might as well just go live. And plus, it's fun to actually like talk to you guys and just like the people that watch the videos and the lives. It's just fun to just chill and talk to people, you know?
Yeah. I got something I need to do. I need to start binding up RCs to my DX6 Rugged.
Oh, nice. You got one of those?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I mean, I haven't really used it yet, so I was gonna make some videos where I kind of like show how you do the binding and all that, and to different types of vehicles, like setting it up on the MTXL for a kill switch and everything else.
That'd be a cool video.
Yeah, just sit there and go through the motions and show it on the camera. Probably like put the camera on my chest and just have the remote right there, just so everybody can see everything I'm doing. So I think that'd be like the perfect spot. Yeah. Yeah, I do need to do that though. Dude, man, how about RC beef? Like, there's some dudes locally here that were just beefing, bro. I was like, yo, I can't do this. You know, you gotta sometimes just cut people off.
Dude, I do that. Like, I tell people all the time, man, I'm not going to sit here and argue with like we're grown-ups playing with toy cars. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you over some stupid stuff.
Yeah, man. It was wild, man. There's one dude that's got, he's got a lot of RCs and stuff like that. And he's always helping people out and doing things like giving giveaways and stuff like that. And another dude was getting mad at him about some stuff. So then they was literally started acting like children, man. And I was just like, yo, what is going on here? I was like, I can't be like, you're friends with both of them, and then they start beefing, and they want you to pick a side. And I'm like, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not playing those games.
No, I'm not in high school or middle school. Leave me alone.
Yeah, when you guys settle things, then you settle things between yourselves. I got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, like, I understand, especially in the race scene or whatever. Like, it can get heated, but like, come on. At the end of the day, we're grown adults playing with toys.
is when they start taking to the social media stuff to disparage each other, and it's like now everybody sees it, and you're on your channel, yeah, like his Facebook page, the other dude's on the other dude's Facebook page, and like they're just doing that back and forth tit for tat stuff. Want to do it anyway? Got time for that?
Yeah, that's why I like every once in a while, like the comments and stuff on my lives are really good. We've got a really good community, but every once
Yeah,
in a while, someone says something like, "Hey," like I understand saying certain things, but once it hits a certain point, I'm like, "All right, we shut it down real quick." Like we don't do that here. I think I actually have a brand new. I do a pin retainer. The metal piece is bent, so I'll just keep this bent one as a spare and just hit it on my table with a hammer. Just want to make sure it's the same thickness because for some reason it feels thicker, the new one, but it's not. Boom. And before I forget, let me get this new pin in here.
what are we talking
Should
about in here?
should be ready to bash soon.
So you guys should make. Hunter says you guys should make a meet and greet, like kind of like RC Street Outlaws, and you put LOL, and somebody else said agreed. You
Oh
said
yeah, I'm down for that, but
that you slide the ramp out and yell challenge.
it's just like especially with like Sergeant J, Gus, KGM, like we all know each other and pretty much talk every day, but we're all in different states and pretty far away states.
Hmm. It's a 28-hour drive to get to where Chef is at from out here in Colorado.
Yeah, and where KGM did fly down because he had to do something for work, and he came down a few days early and we hung out. But it's just, and we, especially Sergeant J and Gus and them, I call them real adults. They have a family, kids, all that stuff. Me, I can kind of, as long as I can get off of work, I can kind of do whatever. So, but we'll definitely do something, especially once I make that track bigger and stuff. I'm gonna do a get together, at least with like the main crew first, and do like just a hangout.
Yep. Addicted said I'm making a trip if it's planned right. Me and KGM can road trip it, and then Hunter up there said road trip, woohoo!
Yeah, right.
Right. I do like road trips though. Do
I
it
do
the right
too.
way. Like when we went down to Florida, I think it was 2023 to visit her uncle. That was pretty cool. It was a good trip.
Very nice. Come on. Why don't you want to go all the way down? So close. I need to get like a real hammer. I need to get a jeweler's hammer for in here because this would be perfect for little things like this.
Yeah, that would be.
Go home. Don't you miss your home? Come on. There we go. A little bit of persuasion and she's good to go. Beautiful. So far so good. We got to I gotta hook up this sway bar. It just popped off. I can just pop back on. Again, with sway bars on bashers, once I break them, like the ends, they come off. I don't leave them on. It does feel good to have them, but at a certain point, I think they're more trouble than they're worth once you start breaking them. That's just, excuse me, that's just me though. Like, obviously, do what you want. Fine, building the indoor crawler course. Hell yeah, dude. New Jersey to the Sunshine State, baby. I made that trip 8 times. Yeah, dude. I remember you calling me the one time you were driving down. And where I live, it's not too far from Georgia. So once you see the sign, you're like, oh, I'm almost there. All right, so. Oh, much appreciated.
Awesome,
TM, you didn't
man.
have
That's
to do
cool.
that, buddy. Like to stream, New Creighton 6S EXB is a beast, except Factor did not shim it. Right pinion gear shim.
Oh, he's saying the factory.
Yeah, it does come with
Yeah.
shims, but I agree with you. If you're having that issue already, they should have did a better job of definitely shimming them. I haven't checked mine. Knock on wood. Mine's been good, but
Yeah, me too. Mine's been awesome. And on the RTR version,
it's just it
the
does come with
V6.
shims. And did you know? Did the RTR version or like the non EXB version come with the diff, like a whole diff rebuild?
No, not a whole diff rebuild.
Well, it doesn't
Like
come with
it gave
gears,
you
but
like
it
a
came with
pack with.
these.
No, nope.
Yeah, the EX.
All those little plates and stuff for the limited slip stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine didn't come with that.
yeah, the EXB does, which is actually pretty cool. I didn't even notice until Gus
That is
pointed
cool.
it out to me. But yeah, I think we're ready to toss the front end back on. She's all pretty much back together. Just gonna put these 2 screws in through the front. Again, since it's going into aluminum, we're gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite, which again, shout out to Arma. They did actually put Loctite on them. And just so you guys know, I do pay for all my toys. It's not like I get sent anything or anything like that. Will we one day? Maybe. And I'm pretty sure after they send me one, they probably would never send me another one because I'm brutally honest and I refuse to say anything good if it's not good.
Exactly.
Just slide these by hand a little bit, make sure I'm not cross-threading it. So what's on your guys' RC hit list this year? Obviously, we got new stuff coming at some point, but anything you guys are looking at now?
I personally don't think I'm gonna get anything else like new. I think I'm just gonna continue to beat the snot out of the Creighton and the Notorious. But I've been getting back to bashing more, so I got the MT410 fixed up a little bit. I gotta do some I gotta fix the body mounts on the rear. I think it's the rear that broke. Yeah, they literally snapped them completely off on the hard landing.
That MT410 is a beast. There's a rumor out there about a new V2 fire team EXB coming soon. How true is there? Has anyone heard? I didn't hear nothing about that 10K, but welcome to the stream, man. But who knows? They did discontinue the fire team, so I'm just not I wasn't a fire team fan. I got it when it was on sale a few years ago when it was crazy cheap. It was cool. It was fun, but I just wasn't a real big fan of the body. I just kind of thought it made it kind of look Walmart-ish. It handled great and stuff. It was a fun truck. It just really wasn't for me.
What's up, guy?
Guy, what's up, buddy?
Kurt's over here talking smack. He said, yeah, right. I'm not getting a new RC.
Yeah, we all know.
already bought 2.
Your RC budget for the next few years was shot January 21st. What'd you get? sometimes hobby needs straight up people. Too many two-faced companies out there. Yeah, that's why like I refuse. Like I was never sent RC stuff besides like the to test for M2C, their motor mount for the Red Cat. But I was just test purposes. It wasn't like anything like that. But that's why like the side by side stuff I was sent by that company. The first thing I said was, "Can I say what I want about it? If not, don't even send it." Big Rock 6S EXB would be better, or 8S. Mojave Fisker. A Mojave Fisker would be sick. KGM, what's up, buddy? Again, link to KGM, Gus, and Sergeant J down below. KGM and Gus going to join us today. And that's not why Sergeant J's here, because the other two aren't here. He would have been here either way. But
Exactly. Yep, I was planning it out. Had to get up early. I can't remember the last time I got up at like 6 a.m. on a
yeah, what's our
Saturday.
time difference?
We're only 2 hours difference.
I got you.
Yeah, you're right, guy. I've been going great for years though. I just always kept my hair short and always shaved, and now I have a shaving waiver, so I grow my beard out, so now you can really see it.
As you should.
But yeah, the afro's turning gray.
Just got 10 new ones in February. Damn, dude.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's almost 10 a.m. here too. What tires do you recommend for less flips?
Get some
on your
Delta. You don't want
Notorious?
to do as much flips.
On your Notorious, dude, that's going to be hard because
Yeah.
it's such a short wheelbase and has so much power.
Just limit your punch and stuff too.
Yeah, you could turn that down, turn your punch down. And once you get that trigger control down, it is controllable. Like I can fly it flat like a Creighton, but it's that trigger control, man. Once you get that down.
Thanks, guy.
All right, so let's get, I heard the screw fall out of here. I don't know how it fell out of here, but it's on the chassis somewhere. I think I see it. Let me get my magnet. Nope, that's a dry shaft. I don't want that. Got it. Hell yeah. Shaved my head last night. I was over here looking like what's it called? Friar Tuck. I looked in the mirror yesterday. I was like, damn, I look like Friar Tuck, man. I gotta cut my hair. Oh man, did the other one come out too? And I put these in their hole on purpose so they wouldn't come out. And they came out. I don't know how they fell out. I didn't even touch the chassis. Where did that screw go?
It's not the screw you were talking about. You said you'll cross that bridge when you get to it, is it?
Well, I found that one, but the other one apparently was like, I'm going to jump out of this hole too. And now I don't know where it went. It couldn't have gone far. It has to be on the chassis because this one was the one I saw worry about later. And I didn't even touch the chassis. I don't know how they fell out. I don't even hear it. Oh, I found it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right, get the magnet out again. Beautiful. These magnets are a lifesaver with this stuff.
Well, I actually don't know the answer to this one. He said uh, which company makes the best diffs and upgrades for the Grom lineup?
For the Grom,
Yeah, I actually don't know. Like I know,
I'm pretty sure Horizon Hobby has the upgrade. If you had the V1, they were
mhm,
plastic internal, but
yep,
they have the HD diffs. And if you blew the stock ones, if you contact them, they'll send you the upgraded diffs because it was an issue with my Typhon Grom and all the other ones. The internal gears were plastic on the diffs, and now they come with the metal ones installed. So if you contact them and send them a picture of it, they'll send you the new upgraded diffs.
nice. I did not know that.
All right. So let's try to get this on without. I don't know how I want to do this. I might stick this seal on the diff itself.
KGM says that's fake news. I got plastic ones.
Yeah, KGM got screwed on that.
Old Flapmiller says he needs to sell some toys to pay for the new one.
Been there, done that, dude. That's why I don't have a sledge anymore because I sold it to get the XRT. These new seals they have actually are pretty nice too. I don't know if you got a chance to take your bulkheads off, but they redesigned the seal. It's not just like a little rubber thing. It's actually like a big rubber gasket. Because
Oh yeah,
before I don't know about the Creighton, but I know on the other ones it was like a little rubber thing you would put in there.
yeah,
It's actually like a nice little, like a legit seal now.
yeah. I like it.
Unfortunately, I had to sell your Creighton 8S EXB. Hey man, it happens to the best of us, buddy. All right, so now I gotta these three going to the top. I gotta try to get this on without messing anything up while I try to get the center drive shaft in. The question is, where's my pliers? So hold the front bulkhead, make sure there's no screws. Hold this up, line this up.
I'm gonna bounce for just a second. Go make the wife some coffee. Is the XRT a better daily basher?
Then what?
Yeah, right.
And like,
Uh,
it all depends on what you want to do in your drive style, really.
yeah. And he asked, "Is stock durable? Is it stock and durable?"
When it's stock, yeah, it's pretty durable. I did pretty good with it. I left it pretty much stock, even stock electronics, except the Max 6 I put in there. I did snap the chassis in half, but it fell from like 25 feet onto a concrete curb. So, but other than that, it's been a pretty fun truck to run.
So I guess he's talking to Hunter. Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. He's asking Hunter, and he said until it starts on fire, KGM.
Yeah, I did. That was just a really bad front end impact that I forgot the lipo pop because when it hit, I jumped at the pit and went straight like nose plant straight down, and it moved the lipo forward and it cut the battery cables, and then I ran to it and I almost fell on my face and I got a Charlie horse in my thigh, but I saved the truck. That's all on video. Front bulkhead. Snug these down. And then this middle one's going to get a little blue Loctite because it's going into the aluminum chassis brace. You remember watching that? Yeah, dude. That was a rough one. I left the camera rolling too because I was like, I'm not cutting this. I did have to cut out a couple words I said, but what's in the box? What's up, buddy? All right, those. And then we're going to put these short screws in. And then we're going to put these 2 screws in. And then we'll flip her over. And then we'll hook up the, what's it called? Steering. Put the skid plate back on. And we should be ready to boogie, man.
Yeah, man, you took a hard dive on that hit. I'm rewatching it right now.
Well, on this truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you notice,
that thing was straight up and down pretty much.
Well, if you notice, I tried, like, I either under or over corrected, but I really wasn't paying attention because I was trying to get the angle for it to go over my head. And, like, I kind of got sidetracked. I was like, whoa. And then I panicked, and it was too late. So 100% my fault.
Just right. Yep.
It's the same thing with the Notorious. When I bent that shock tower, did you hear that hit the ground?
Yeah, it was nasty. I remember that.
It literally sounded like a 22 long rifle going off.
Man, what's in the box? I haven't seen this guy in a while.
Yeah, he's been in the live.
Man. Okay, cool.
Yeah, hanging out.
I think because when I got rid of my my old channel, man, we never linked up after that, I think. So I had to get him back on there.
Yeah, the lipos hit the pinch point. That's when people are like, "Oh, your lipos suck." I'm like, "No, you obviously didn't watch the video because I even showed where I ran my wires and it literally just cut them. Any lipo would have cut right there." Mr. A Scale over here saying I'm afraid of the Notorious, but he's afraid of getting the same new fit scale as me. Hey, I told you I don't have the monies, okay? You want to fund it? There's a link in the description or on my main page. It doesn't go through YouTube. It goes through PayPal. So send it.
There you go.
We can do it. Send it, dude.
Be right back.
I'll order it right after this live. A little more blue Loctite because this is going in metal. Come on. He'll be right back. Boom. I'm going to go solo layout until it comes back. But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing these lives every Saturday morning, man. They've been a lot of fun. I appreciate that. What's in the box? Yeah. For a while there, obviously, I had some other things to take care of with the move and stuff. And then I'm not gonna lie to you, I got kind of lazy. And then I was like, all right, I got to start actually doing this again. I wonder if that bird ever left my garage. I had a bird in here earlier, flying around. But yeah, it's good to be back, man. And we are going to go to other locations, so it's not the same all the time. I just got to get my buddy to show me where that new pit is because he said it looks just like the one in Jersey. So that should be fun. All right, so all the screws on the top are done besides the brace. So let's just put that in right now while we're here. We'll hook up the steering while we're up here, and then we'll flip her over, put the screws in the bottom and the skid plate, and we should be good to boogie, man. I appreciate the new people and the reoccurring viewers that show up for the live streams. Is much appreciated, man. It's a lot of fun to actually like just do the stuff and talk to you guys while we fix my mess ups. We'll probably do a couple. It's gonna be like a recurring thing. Every once in a while, we'll probably do like a late night stream or like later in the day, nighttime, where it's not. I want to say it's like not gonna be bad, but it's gonna be have a couple brews, shoot the crap, be a little less. I want to say family friendly, but a little more me. Not saying this isn't me, but I kind of censor myself a little bit. Charging lifeboats for hours now. Tomorrow will be RC Bash and cruise. Been some time. Can't wait. Hell yeah, dude. What are you gonna run? Flip this around. Sorry, I've been a little absent from the chat, getting a bunch of RCs out to drop to go bash. Very nice, dude. If you guys get, I don't know if you watched the video that I posted earlier this morning, but if you guys get one of these, check your wire for your fan here, because mine was literally resting on the pinion gear. Like if I ran it, it would have sucked it right into the gears. So, and that was after the front. So you might want to check that beforehand. Your DBXLE, the NT12 infraction, and your Bigfoot. Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be a good day. Beautiful. So now all we have to do, because those are in, those are in, those are in, that's in. Yeah, all we got to do is flip her over, put the 4 screws in the bottom with some Loctite, skid plate, and boom, she's done. Pretty easy fix, honestly. Hell yeah. You notice Arma prices have gone up. I've been wanting to get the Mojave 4S, but now it's just as much as a 4S Max, which holding those Arma. Yeah, what's it called? There's they with spring coming and stuff, there might be more sales sometime soon. But I feel like they kind of had to do that with where they get their things and stuff. I heard through the grapevine that Proline discontinued a bunch of tires because they're actually moving production to the U.S. on some of their stuff, which is actually a good thing, more U.S. jobs and stuff. But we're not getting political there. But snug these down. We're gonna get the screw gun out for this once I get these started. Especially with aluminum. Oh, I like to start these by hand at least because you cross-thread these, you're getting your taps out and hoping that you can save it. Plastic, yeah, you can strip them or oblong them out, but I feel like they're a little more forgiving if you kind of mess them up. The aluminum, once it's all buggered up, can be a nightmare. Where is my screw gun? Over here. Oh yeah, I feel like that's part of what's happening because of the tariffs and whatnot. So they had to adjust, but I feel like eventually you'll see more, at least production here, like building and stuff like that. But who knows? You know, we're not getting political or nothing, but that's the whole goal, I think. Boom. Now we just got to put the skid on. Right. Yeah. And then there's these two screws that go through the top. That, of course, won't come out now. When I want screws to fall out, they don't. There we go. Put the skid on. Boom. Put these two twos in. We'll put the 3 across there. And then we should be good to put the screws through the top. And we should be done. Put the tires back on. And I should be ready to brake once again. I honestly don't think there's any need to upgrade the power system. What you think? On this, as of right now, I don't think so. The Notorious, absolutely not. The way I think handles out of the box is nuts. I don't see a need to upgrade power at all. Same thing with this truck, the way it's feeling, because it handles like a Creighton. It flips when you want it to. It's not as flippy as the Notorious because obviously it's not a stunt truck. Well, it is, but not like the Notorious. So they're both. I think they're both set up really good out of the box. And I'm a big guy into adjusting diff weights and doing that. And like these last two, like this and the Notorious, I don't think I don't want to mess with it because the way it handles out of the box is nuts. Oh man, I put this in the wrong spot. These are supposed to be flats and not. These are for the bumper. Easy fix. They're same screw, same thread, just different heads. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background. That's it's raining right now, so. If something breaks, yeah, but even then, I feel like there's certain things like these back pin retainers here. The front one has the metal insert, the rear doesn't. But I'm going to leave that plastic because this having metal bulkheads and stuff, I want weak points in some spots. And if I had to pull the bulkhead off to replace that rear pin retainer, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I want a weak spot because honestly, that was like when I'm not live doing this, I can get this done way quicker. You know what I mean? Maybe upgrade the servo. Yeah, servo. Yeah, I did that on the Notorious. I just because I had it out, I was like, I have this servo laying around. Let me upgrade that. But I think they did a really good job on this iteration of this truck and the Notorious. I heard a few people having diff issues, but knock on wood, I haven't. So time will tell, obviously. But so far, so good. A good durable servo. I've honestly had really good luck with Power Hobby servos. They're not expensive as like a Reefs and stuff, but they're super smooth and fast and pretty durable. I've only blown up, I think, one. I think it was one, but it was like a horrific. And I've had countless packs through it and stuff, so it finally crapped the bed on me. But it did really good. You always go through those servos. Yeah, I've had really good luck with those. If you want a really, really, really good servo, Reefs, but they're a little more expensive. But I've had really good luck with the Power Hobby stuff. Their servos. That's what's in my Notorious now, because I had one laying around. I've never been a big fan of what are those servos? Spectrum servos, I think. They're chattery and or Savox. That's what it is. Sorry, I don't mean to talk crap about the ones you like. They are a good servo. I know a lot of people that ran them, and I used to run them on my old Kappa. And it's a good servo. It's just they're chattery and they make a lot of noise. I'm sure they're fine. It's just I don't like that aspect to them. But that servo that was in the Capra was great. I never had an issue with it. It's just I just don't like how chattery they are. It's not like they move. It just you always hear like they're always making a noise. I'm sure they're fine because they held up fine, but it just made me feel weird about it. I was like, I don't know if this is actually should do that, but everyone I've ever heard makes a noise. So. Yeah, oh yeah. The warranty, definitely use it when you have to. I'm not much of a warranty guy unless it's something like ridiculous. And I'm like, that shouldn't have happened. But like this is a perfect scenario. You've seen that hit if you watch that video. I'm not going to try to warranty that. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, any truck would have broke at that point. So I'm not. But for like my first run and I blow diff when I'm just going back and forth, yeah, I'm going to try to warranty that. But when it's obviously my fault, it's just not right to try to get a warranty for that. That's like taking your F-150 from the factory and trying to jump a shed and then complaining because the front end exploded. Like, boom. And I actually need to order a couple servos because I like to keep them here in the shop. I'll keep like one or two spare servos because it's the worst when you're running and the only thing that's keeping you from running the truck is a bad servo. Boom, we put the other tire on. Sergeant J, you're still here. I just have you minimize until you turn your camera back on. I don't know if you're here or not, but
Yeah, I'm tracking. I'll be back in a sec.
all right. Reefs are good, but pretty. They are pricey, but they are really, really good servos. But I have to say, those Power Hobby servos, side by side, I have reefs and a few of my trucks and Power Hobby. Like, you know, when you grab your and you feel the resistance on a Power Hobby servo, it almost feels like there's no gears in it. It's so smooth. But then the reefs are smoother. That's the only thing I can really say between the two. And the Power Hobbies are cheaper. But you know what I mean? If you get them and you put it on your truck and just move the tires without it on, you're like, holy crap. Like, night and day different. The servo barely makes a noise when you turn tires with the truck off. Because this makes that. But with a reefs or a Power Hobby, it's like almost silent and it's like crazy smooth. I literally just had it in my hand. There it is. Sorry again if you hear like weird noise in the background. It's raining, so you might hear rain hitting the roof of my shop. You asked earlier what I bought to blow my RC budget. Been a few things lately. New furnace and a 10x16 mechanical room. Didn't help, but I ordered a Vanquish H10 Origin kit. Hell yeah, dude. Love the sound effects. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ring. Yeah, that's just me, dude. But she is back together, man. Ready to break. I really want to go to that new pit that's like about 20 minutes from me. My buddy said it looks, I showed him old videos of the old pit I used to go to, and he's like, it looks exactly like that. So hopefully we can get there, mix it up a little bit for you guys and for me. And I want to work on, I got to work on my track some more. I got a couple buddies coming down in next month. My buddy Brian and Chris, so I'm going to put them to work. Do I care about scratching my chassis? No. It's inevitable. The way I jump and do stupid stuff, it's like, it's going to happen. And they make those chassis protectors and stuff, but I would rip those up in no time. I just send it, dude. I don't really care. The battle scars, you know. But yeah, she's all back together, dude. Feels good. And I have to say, these shocks and on the Notorious, they feel really good out of the box. I don't think reefs are all that much, really. If you buy a similar Futaba or a high tech, you can toss another 100 on the servo cost. Yeah, and the high techs and Futaba ones, like they're nice and all, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for not a cheap servo, but like a really, I think price to performance, I think the Power Hobby servos have been really good. But I think one of the best servos I use is a Reefs, but they're like real close. Those two, I really do think that the Power Hobby and the Reefs are like real close. Like the Reefs is smoother, but that for the price, it's worth it, I think. The new Big Rock, the 3S, I was thinking about it. My buddy KGM actually got one. He's linked in the description. He did a really good unboxing video on it and comparing it to his old one. So definitely go check his video out on that. Really good comparison. I don't think he has a run video up yet, but his unboxing was really good. I used to not care, but lately I've just been ramp bashing. It's fun, but you can't beat Freestyle. Yeah, dude. Dude, freestyle, you got to check out Kamikaze RC, dude. I met him at Armageddon, and super cool dude. He lives out in Hawaii. But dude, his bashes are nuts, dude. He makes me like not want to run RC cars. Like, he's so clean, and the stuff he does is insane. Really cool dude, though. Me and him hit it off pretty good. Just shooting the crap with each other and just talking. He's a really good dude. His videos are nuts.
Yeah, that guy is legit. Sorry for the noise.
Yeah, like Kamikaze, nobody does what he does. I don't care. Like, nobody bashes like he does. But we're actually winding down. I'm trying to keep these live streams around an hour, hour and a half. We're at 90 minutes, so I think we're gonna tone it down a little bit. Probably hang out for a few more minutes, and we're gonna end it because I like to kind of keep it around an hour, hour and a half. They're easy to rewatch while someone's wrenching or whatever. So, and that's actually been a really good level for me because I can get stuff done in about an hour, hour and a half. Will we have ones that go longer? Yeah, but hell yeah, beautiful. You love to move to Maui. Been there once. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to go visit Hawaii. And
Yeah,
Kamikaze
Maui
says,
is beautiful.
is it? Kamikaze says, he's like, oh, you ever out to the islands? Let me know. He's like, hit me up. I was like, all right. I don't know how serious he was about it, but I'll take him up on it if I'm ever there. So this is trash. I don't know where the other trash piece is, but quick look for you guys. Oh, wrong camera. This is the pin that broke. So it's actually a really good clean break. And honestly, I feel like part of it was, if you notice in that video, when I hit that one time, I heard a crack. I feel like this might have been it. And then eventually when I took the other landing, it kind of just pulled the rest of the way out. But so Chris, yeah, sorry, buddy. I know, but for me, 9 o'clock my time works perfect. I can get them done and doing what I got to do for the rest of the day. Get
Speaking of the
Sergeant
rest
J
of the
back in
day,
here.
what are you doing the rest of the day?
Sorry, Sergeant J, sorry, I can't hear you too well just because it's raining pretty good on my shop right now.
Oh, yeah, I was saying, what are you doing the rest of the day?
I got to do some running around. I got to run the tractor supply. I got to, if it ever stops raining for a little bit, I need to. My dog's been digging up around my house. I got to move some dirt. So, woo! Very nice, dude.
Yeah, man. And someone was talking about scratching the chassis. I love the scratches on the chassis.
Oh yeah, it's just like I said, it's a war. No, what did I say? I don't remember. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. You've been to Lahana? Oh, sorry, I'm
Lahaina?
horrible at reading. So sad it burned down. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I actually went through there. It was crazy the same year. So I went on a work trip
Hold on one
because
second. I
they
don't
had
mean to interrupt you, but what's in the box? In the description down below, there's a link to his channel. There's Gus, KGM, and Sergeant J. If you want to follow him, he's the third link in the description. Go check him out. All you guys do. Sergeant J and the other two dudes. But sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was saying I actually got to go there and visit that area, and literally it was only a few months before that place burned up.
Oh,
It was
damn.
wild. I was like, man, I was just sitting on that street, enjoying some drinks and some good food and visiting the beach line.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was crazy.
You just hate cleaning them after? Yeah. No, mine, every once in a while I'll get the urge to actually clean my RC cars. Most of the time just hit them with the air compressor. But sometimes I get the simple green out and the brushes and clean them good, but it's very rare. Like if you looked at my stock, my original EXB, it's still filthy. Chris said, Sergeant J, you've been doing bash videos again. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta break these things out and treat them right. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
That's from like the second bash.
My
Nice and
first
scratched
EXB,
up.
my first EXB chassis on my original one has a couple scratches, but then I snapped the rear end off the first day I had it out. So that one didn't get as many scratches on it. Rocky Mountain Bashers, what's up, buddy? Sorry, but we're I appreciate you coming in here, but we're winding it down. I think we're gonna end it in a couple seconds.
Yes, sir.
You put yours in the shower, then dry them with and apply WD-40 and call it a day. Hey, dude, nothing wrong with that. I do simple green and then hose them down and then air compressor the water out and then hit them with some WD.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we're going to end it here. I've been trying to keep these about an hour and a half. So I appreciate everybody coming in. They're slowly getting bigger. We got 20 people in here, I think, right now. And every Saturday, there might be a Saturday here and there I might miss, but I'm trying to do every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday morning RCs. And I'm sure you guys will see Sergeant J in here again. My buddy Gus's Custom Creations and KGM and Sergeant J are all linked down in the description below. Go check them out. They're all good dudes. I only promote good dudes. And not like I'm anybody to promote anybody, but so check them out. Sergeant J, got anything to say before we close this thing out?
No, man. Thanks for the invite. Not too much to say on that. Hopefully you get that thing out there and bash it again after that rain stops. But yeah, appreciate it. Have a good weekend, everybody out there. I'm doing some UFC watching tonight, so that's about it for me today. I might go bash. I don't know. Maybe out front. But yeah, appreciate it.
Beautiful. But yeah, you're always welcome, man. You know that. And I'm going to end it like I always do. Wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. And we will catch you guys next week. Look for our videos. Again, link to Gus's Custom Creations, KGM, and Sergeant J down below. Go check them out. They're good dudes. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Later.